Dr. Viv here, and welcome. Today, I want to talk about managing the things that mess up your day, my day, our days. So, the other day, I was rushing to work. I had left the house and, I was trying to make it all in early. And I mean, it would have been nice if my mind had reminded me way earlier. But no, my mind decided. Now I'm talking about my mind, right? My mind decided to wait for me to get to the train station. I had already taken the bus ride and I was already by the train station when I remembered that I had left my laptop at home. Lo and behold, I was actually wondering why my handbag was so light. But yes, I was rushing, but I had left the house, taken a bus ride to the station, only to remember that I had left my laptop at home. And I needed my laptop to work. Now, old Vivian would have been so angry, it would have totally messed up my day. I would have been sad about it, I've been thinking, pondering. But I realized in that moment how I had grown in my emotional journey and in my, keeping my mental health fit journey. Because funny enough, I didn't cry. I realized it and I was like, right, I've got a few minutes. I waited for the bus, and when the bus wasn't coming, I just said, right, okay, I'm taking a taxi. I quickly took a taxi back home, grabbed the laptop. I then asked the guy, I was thinking of the guy waiting for me, and then I said to him, how much would it be if you waited? He said, it took me about £10. I said, no, I ain't got £10 to pay for this. I said, thank you. I paid him the £5.50 trip back home, and then I ran in, took my laptop, I got out, grabbed my bag again with my laptop this time, and I took the bus ride again home and to get the train into work. My day could have been different if I had been so down in that moment. I would not have reacted or acted as fast. Where am I going with this story? Sometimes little things, especially at the start of a day or even in the middle of the day, can mess up the rest of our day if we allow it. In the taxi home, I was telling, in the taxi I had to take, I remember saying to the guy, okay, I need to rush, I've left my laptop, and we made a joke about it, and he was telling me, he said, it's so true. I ended up having a conversation with him, which he started telling me about how petty things can mess up our day and how we suddenly need to see things in a bigger picture, because when the petty things get into our minds and sadden our day, what do we want to think? What feelings do we then want to express when we think about all the major things that are happening in the world, the sad things that are happening in the world? You think about the tsunamis that are going on. You think about the people losing loved ones. You think about major issues. If we let petty things weigh us down, then what will happen when major things happen? And so I realized we have got to really manage and limit the things that we allow into our hearts to mess up our day. When something happens, first thing, pause and breathe. Like seriously, I realized that was what I did subconsciously. I paused, I breathed, and I breathed. I took a deep breath because sometimes rather than reacting, we want to give it a little, we just want our body to just take it in, let it out. Because the alternative is to scream and shout and swear for those who swear. Sometimes we just need to pause, breathe, and give our minds a minute to take it in. And then, when we need to react, we want to ask ourselves, how important is this thing? Maybe someone has offended or said something, to us. How important is it in the big picture of things? Does it really deserve to take your happiness from you? It's a a question to ask. Because if it is petty, it doesn't deserve to take our happiness. These are questions we need to ask ourselves when petty things come our way. And to be honest, what may be petty for me may not be petty for someone else. What may be petty for you may not be petty for someone else. For you may not be petty for, yeah, I did say that right. You know, but we have to ask ourselves the question, if that thing that has happened is not going to, take your life, it's not going to, drain your bank account, it's not going to, make you lose something major, then is it really important enough to steal your joy and mess up the rest of your day? It's a question to ask, because it's all ways of managing our emotions, it's all ways of keeping our mental health sound and, and fit. It's all ways of managing the relationships we have around us and try to build around us. When everything gets to us, we spoil our joy. We steal from ourselves. We lose our power. And we want to be people who are more in control of our power and more in control of our emotions and mental health and fitness. I'm not saying any of this because I am perfect. I'm saying this because I realize the journey that I have come through, and I actually realize how Vivian has changed over the years and is still changing. I am still work in progress. We all are. And I'm sharing this with you because we all have room for improvement in this area. Beware of what petty things you allow to mess up your day. It does not deserve your happiness. Well, that is it from me today. Let me know what you think. Have questions? Let me know. I'm always happy to hear from you. And don't forget to subscribe as well. Until next time, that's it from me. Take care, stay well, and